I grew up in a household where no one believed in the paranormal. That is, until the night I slept in my little brother's room. Growing up, my brother would constantly talk about how spirits would bother him whenever he tried to sleep. He said that ghosts would pull his legs and that he always sees them standing near his closet. My family and I were skeptics. I mean, who in their right mind would believe a 14-year-old boy when I'd be living under the same roof and nothing has ever happened to me? But one night, at about 3:16 in the morning, I woke up to loud noises. It sounded as if something was being dragged down the hall. I was certain that my parents were still asleep upstairs, when seconds later I began to hear our dog barking. Confused at what I was hearing, I managed to open my bedroom door only to find my brother halfway out the door sleeping. I quickly woke him up and I can see his face full of confusion, asking me, What happened? Being the protective older brother that I am, I calmly replied with, "You were sleepwalking. Now get up and go to bed." But deep down, I knew that it couldn't have been him just sleepwalking. I just couldn't let my paranoia take the most out of me. The morning after the incident, I woke up feeling unsettled. I began to question my little brother's stories about his so-called apparitions. What if he was telling us the truth all along? But I was obligated to sleep with him that night. Later that night, I jumped into his bed, I put on my earbuds, and began watching videos on my phone. I looked over at the clock, which read 10:49, which was pretty much past my little brother's bedtime. Within minutes, I looked over at my brother and I can see that he had fallen into a deep sleep. Feeling disturbed from the previous night, I tried to force myself to sleep. I awoke to intense movements. I quickly ran for the light, and what I saw that night is something that scared me to this day. I could see my brother being pulled under his bed, but what was more terrifying was that there was nothing to be seen and no one to blame. Within those few weeks, we moved out, and still to this day, we were left with no answers.